Hello guys, it's Spinner here. Welcome to a new league race video on my channel. Today we are here for RPL Austria. I have no idea what round it is. I think it's 6 because we missed out on France because this game is absolutely fantastic and didn't let us race. If you did miss that parody video, I don't know what you're doing. Link will either be in the description or the comment section or somewhere like that. It will be there somewhere. Today for Austria. A track I'm fairly confident at, but a track that I've struggled to hook up on this year's game, and I didn't do any practice because of schedule and with the new performance patch, I didn't feel like it was worth it. Doing hours of practice before and suddenly the game feels different. So going into it fairly blind, but let's see what we can do. I'm without my teammate this weekend. Not that he scored points anyway, but it is his favourite track, so I feel like I'm missing out on key constructive points there, but that's unfortunate. Without further ado, let's head to the Austria Grand Prix. Here we are on our first qualifying lap then. I decided to get out on the mediums just to get running because I had no idea what my pace was going to be like, and if I get in the top 10 of mediums, I'll be happy. So I just went for a first lap on mediums just to see where I'm at. So going to turn 1, let's see how good we take it. And actually, for my first round, it's all right. Could have got a better exit, but it's not too bad. Heading now into turn 2 up the hill. Well,
He left
technically
a
it's
little bit
turn
on
3
over
because
because he
there's
left
little
a little bit
kinks
on
technically in
open,
the
I think.
corner, but it's not ready for these F1 cars. Going
I
into
don't know,
turn
but
2, second gear, decent exit. Again, like I'm not nailing it at the moment, but it's just something to build on. So as this track is sort of about feeling and muscle memory because it's quite a short track, so yeah, going now into the middle sector again. It's a bit tidy of that, but I don't expect it to be anything special. As I've literally just like got on and done like this is my first lap on the game, so for like a week since that France lap I haven't played the game at all. So considering the lack of practice and lack of playing the game, I think I'm actually doing all right. Going to the lot France sector now, get the pretty side tidy and stay on the track, which we'll get onto later. Going into our first lap, then I believe it's a 4-6, and we go for a second run because we felt there was more time in that. And yeah, I run rides, but that's not the worst that we've seen. Um, yeah, so we are now actually equal in our time. Actually, we're literally like identical first sector. Going into turn 2, we gain about 200s, which again isn't bad. Just trying to, because the times come so close, every single little margin is going to be crucial for positions. As we now go into middle sector, we gain a lot through that corner there, and we gain almost a tenth going into middle sector. Again, keeping it tidy. Up now over 2 tenths now, and Aquila there kind of distracts me. For some reason, I thought it was completely his fault, as you'll see in the minute I weave. Um, but yeah, it's not his fault, but it was kind of distracting, but I don't blame him, not anymore. As we head now for our fastest lap in the session, you can see we just improved there to a 4-2. Which isn't bad within the performance update slowing the cars, but there's definitely some more time in that to try and elevate our position, which I believe is P5 at the moment. However, our first straight there is an ideal. We're just under a tenth down, which really isn't ideal. But however, we get a better exit out of turn 2 there, and we get a slight slipstream off Luigi. So appreciate that from him. As we now go into sort of the twisty part and the more technical part of the track, and we're over 2 tenths up actually. So this isn't actually a bad lap here. Again, I didn't really have the personal best, so I didn't practice, so I wasn't sure what to aim for. So I was going to quick as possible. We've got a purple middle sector there, and going into the final 2 corners, let's see what we can do and where we can get on the grid. As Sinner Delta, it wasn't really committed, and however, we did start actually we didn't start on track there, but it's a little validation there. But we go P4, I believe, with a 1 minute 40, which isn't bad at all. Here are the qualifying results then. P4 for us, which in the end isn't bad. Yes, it's 5 tenths off pole, but some people, not just above me but below me, were taking the piss to the track limits. But I'm not going to call out names, but I think lads, I know we're not experts, but some of the track limits they were taking, especially in qualifying, was completely taking the piss. But oh well. P4 for us. Definitely what we can do from the race. Let's head to the race now.
rest of the grid is forming up, be patient and watch for the light. Okay, clear.
After some good battling and Jess and Tara there for P4, now it's time to settle into the race and try and catch up to the front three of Lemons, Ninja, and Shimon. However, we get a stroke of luck here on literally next corner as Shimon spins round, and he's my latest championship rival, so that's actually big for us. So let's settle into the race and try and catch up to the top two. As you head on now to lap 3, the next lap, things going smoothly. Yes, the gap to the cars are quite big, that's because of DRS, and I'm trying to get out of DRS with a pillar. But let's see what we can do going to this corner. I'm going to try to make up some time, and oh no, we did the same thing as Shimbo in the V-spin round. So, just as we thought we'd get an advantage on our championship rival, I go and did the exact same thing in the next lap. Similar to what happened with Lemons, actually. I bottled that after spinning off my rival crashed out, so... But don't worry, we can get back in the race. It can't go much worse than this. Oh, and we spin again. So I actually faced the wrong way, and Spurn drive past us. I think, yeah, that was quite demoralising after what happened. So we come to the pits. I should have selected the mediums. I don't know why I selected the hards, because the mediums can go very far and are a lot quicker. So yeah, but as we coming into the pits, honestly, I was thinking about retiring in the pits. I was thinking about just giving up, but you've got a soldier on. There's always a chance for a safety car of saving the race, and you never know what can happen. So we carry on. I believe we're going to be last. Yes, we are going to be last. However, we can only go up from here, and let's try and make a comeback.
Green flag. Green flag? We're racing again.
Tripod spam mental sack down.
And what you know, what our luck's in. On lap 11, we get a safety car. So, I was stuck in basically last with hard compound tyres not actually going quicker than the cars in front. So, I thought it was going to be a very lonely race in P10. However, we get lucky the safety cars. Needles crashing the pit lane again. Lucky to Spain. Poor guy. But we're going into the pit lane now for mediums, as mediums do go to the end fairly comfortably, actually. Don't care about tyre wear or anything, and especially I'm not running a time trial setup for this race, so my tyre wear should be better anyway. Um, as we now get a chance to pit on fresh mediums and go for a charge for the field, as everyone's gonna be bunched up again. Here we are, first safety car restart then. I'm still in P10, just going to try and make our charge through the field. And I don't know who's in front, but whoever's in front went very slowly on the range straight. and unfortunately for Bailey here, he gets the timing wrong with the green light of the safety car, so we get a free position, or so I thought, as Bailey does a massive dive bomb around the outside, and actually it goes off the track to overtake me, so I wasn't really happy with that. I think he got a legal overtake, but he lets me back through, but yeah, he shouldn't really be doing that, Bailey. As we go into turn 2, I brake slightly early to avoid the carnage, and I narrowly missed Luigi, and Bailey again goes off a track to overtake people. What a bad lad. But yeah, unluckily I stay in P10. However, going down to the next turn, more carnage happens as Bailey and I believe Justin Terror maybe. Oh no, Adam going side by side and just Bailey goes off the track, pushes Terror, and I was so scared. I thought Terror's gonna hit me there, but that's two positions gained and now up to P8. The next person we need to overtake here is Luigi on lap 16. I've noticed when I was behind him, I was so much quicker in the middle sector, trying to make some moves on the previous occasion. So I think we make a move here as he runs wide, which gives us a free gift really, as we're trying to go around the outside into the bottom corner. And Luigi sort of lets us go and realizes that we're the quicker car right now, and it makes sense for him to follow me. As our next target is the next group of cars of Aquila, Ultras Prime,
That was
and Dragon,
interesting.
and we're going
I
to
was
try
so
and make
scared.
swift work of one of the cars here as we skip on to
What's
literally
happening?
the next corner. Dragon here is out of ERS, so am I though, which is quite worrying, but we'll worry about that at a later date as you know we're trying to make some moves here as Aquila goes very wide into turn 3 there, but that's not our priority at the moment. Our priority is trying to get past Dragon, and we get the run. I think he has even less ERS than what I do as we try and go right outside here. We get the switchback though, maybe. Oh, never mind. We just get the better exit, and we're going to go down the inside in the middle sector. In the end, no real dramas. Our next move is now on to Aquila for P4. As we're here now on lap 21, after failing on the previous occasion, going around the outside, we're trying to go down the inside here, going to turn 2, and it's actually definitely a much simpler move, as we're now up into P3. To watch the context, I believe Adam spun, Optimus Prime spun, which I didn't add in the video, because I forgot to be honest. Or when editing the clips, I forgot to put it in, so that's unfortunate, but as now up to P3, and we're actually going to try and get out of the DRS zone here, which I believe we do on the next lap because they battle, but now we've got to try and put pressure on the top two of Ninja and Shimon. As we skip on way to the end to lap 33, because nothing really happened, you can see from the gap from the previous clip that I've got the gap down to Shimon. Whether he was pushing at full pelt, we'll never know, but and you see, actually in second, because F Ninja made a second stop by strategy, not by anything else. And sorry, but it's too much editing for me to show the gap like that and make it intense because I can't edit. So we're just skipping on, and we head to lap 34, which is a lap that I believe F Ninja tries to move. So you can have some intense music here.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Here are the race results then. Shimon in P1, Athens in P2, me in P3 completes the podium. And both my championship rivals outscore me, which definitely isn't ideal. And Shimon actually takes the lead of the championship by 5 points, which is the lead I previously had, so not ideal. But next round is Britain, and home race for me, and a lot of drivers on the grid, so I'm hoping that I can have a good result and get that championship back again. I enjoyed the battles, however, as much as a fun race, the result is what matters. I don't have my teammate for next race again, so might think about replacing him in the mid-season. I'm joking, Lewis, I love you. But please try and score more than 1 point this season. That's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And see you guys in Britain. Peace.